Looks on the Sparkle Lounge is named so because we literally set up a Sparkle Lounge backstage on the 2007 tour. It was the first time that we'd ever actively set about to write while we were on the road, because notoriously we're absolutely rubbish at doing that. Everything other than White Lightning, most of the things we've ever written on the road have got scrapped. However, we actually made an effort, and I think we just got better at it. Our heads were in a different space, and when we came to putting these ideas together, albeit we pieced it together on the road, a lot of these ideas were percolating before we went out on the road. So you might have written them at home, but you brought them to the table on the road and enhanced them on the road. Or you'd play bits and people would add things to it, and then it is a collective then. Production-wise, I don't think we really tried to mimic Hysteria at all. We were working with Ronan McHugh. And Ronan started with us in '98 on Euphoria as the assistant to Pete Woodruff, who was producing, and then he went on to become our guy. And he did the Yeah album, and he did Sparkle Lounge, and he's still with us now. Yes, they wanted it to sound big and glorious, but it's not 1987 anymore, so it has to have a bit of his ideas and ours that have moved on from that time and sound big production, but again, a bit more human and less machiney and more representative of who we are these days, which we're much more in charge of who we are these days than we were back then. We were still finding our feet all the way through the 80s. By now, we're like, I wouldn't say stuck in our ways, but more experienced in how we want to progress from any one time to the next, you know. The one thing about Sparkle Lounge was that we were all a lot more comfortable letting everybody else in the band be who they are. So instead of trying to like, oh, well, I need to change that bit because then I feel like I've contributed. If Phil wrote a song and we were like going, sounds like a song to me, we just recorded it. When I came in with Bad Actress, which is a very riffy song for a singer to have written, they just went, fine, sounds like a song to me. And we did it. And that's how we approached a lot of these songs.